Гамарджоба, чешули. Континуя, как говорится. У меня Бэби уже 3-го уровня. Оказывается. И говорят, тут уиски глаз. Проветривать их хоть иногда, что ли? Так, и... Ага, а меня выпустят еще отсюда? Выпустят. Так, какие-то штучки, метки на этом. Ног не видно. Оригинальный-то создатель любил пожиже, я смотрю, да? Какие-то подглядывательные заборы. Лучше. Угу. Ого. Много тут. Диапон. Пассисуит. Индустриульный. Это чё? Ресерч. Медикальный триатмент. А нет какого-нибудь удобного способа переместить все из робота? Нет. Окей, болиды, бомбардмент на Иридане. Locate continual conductor in Alpha Tirna. Какие есть таски? Cooking Station. Мешочки, фармасьютикал. Так, а чё? О-о-о! А чё так без дела? Weapon pack. Так, ну... Есть у меня некоторые подозрения. Слушай, скрюдрайвер у меня есть. А здесь нету. А можно? Видимо, не можно. Да хулиард. Много всего, зачем непонятно. Вот скрюдрайвер тут есть и без меня. Так что нахуй дурлокет. Очень много всякого. Well, это что, колодец? Там ракета стоит. Ёпта. Лодги. Кераси. Дангер. Overheating. Danger. Overheating. Бабулечка-то моя выдыхается быстро. Подсмотрел я одну штуку. Но она явно не работает. Дуря. Кое-что поинтереснее тут. Cooking Word. Но, похоже, тут никого не убивают. Немного заостренная кухня. Ладно. Какая-то загадочная хрень в моем подвале, ты посмотри. Совсем уже обезумели. Это включаться не будешь? И как просто пойти. Навсегда человеки. А, типа детская. Ломоток. Эпплган. Ключ. Изучать эту всю хрень, скорее всего, еще можно будет чем-то обставить. Но смысла я в этом пока не вижу никакого. Женская, ты что ходишь?
Yes.
ВХСС.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Так.
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
Так это я там спрашивал.
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. I understand. You've been through a lot. Just let me know when.
Так, ну чё, не можно...
At your service, Captain.
Так, ну ты молодец.
Now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Они Erotic Fusion, Shield Systems и Weapon Systems. Так, видимо, его можно качать.
My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing. As per Protocol Indigo, which Barrett invoked on Vectera, your identity has been successfully added to the list of humans considered essential and or valuable. There is no cause for concern, Captain. I am and will remain at your service. I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone. Despite several significant system replacements and upgrades, I have been online for 43 years.
Онлайн 43 года. Ага, так мы с тобой сверстники, ёпта.
The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
Это мне дает.
The scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types, while fabricators enable the manufacturing. A particularly prosperous outpost may even warrant the construction of cargo links, allowing you to share resources between other outposts you have built. A planetary scan will reveal the presence of key inorganic resources.
Оказывается, можно строить до хрена в космосе. А зачем?
Harder to find without training. And while a scan may detect the presence of life on a planet, you will have to analyze the native plants and animals yourself to know what compounds they produce. The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo. Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Preview. Change the assignments between your ships and outposts. Different crew have different skills, which enhance your ships and outposts. Охренеть. Куда это все потом, интересно, можно будет применять только? Change Vasca assignment to frontier. Outpostов нет. Нет, sort, back, assign, ладно.
Do you have a new set of orders for me today? I will happily carry whatever you need.
Сколько он может таскать? Это Васка. Масса 111, ну из 135. Масса 251, 135. Ну слушай, Я напрягся. Так, вот этот у меня дефолтный. Физическое, энергетическое, электронное. Этот больше 22-33. Радиация, термал, коррозив. Я хер знаю. Ладно, забирай. Паки. Так. Constellation Pack. 650. Лучше, лучше, лучше. Радиация. Airborne. Этот. Хорошая защита от радиации. Шлемаки. Утер. Кочман. Физически 52. Все? Васька? Ёб твою мать. Что ж ты такой нежный-то?
Goodbye for now.
Ландау. А может это из-за перегруза я так быстро выдыхаюсь, как ваши? Бля, Страдивариуса не продать. Слушай, Васька, пойдем походим по городу, посмотрим, что кого. Какое уведомление пришло? Возвращаемся в зад. Мне кажется, вечереет, или мне кажется, вечереет? Для города как будто нужен Стармап. Так, ага, вот места. Масс Дистрикт. Неизвестно, неизвестно. Фронтир. Корабль. Нью Атлантис. Ого. Не-не-не, подожди, подожди. А можно назад? Так. Во. Во. Зум, зум. И какие-то неизвестные шляпошники, да? Grand match and can fast travel. Ну да, ну да. Я набрал очень много очень полезных вещей, которые хочу очень продать. Блять, не карта. Так. Я хочу... Как ветер петь. Ну, это вроде правильно. Интересно, вот эта говнина у меня в карманах, я могу ее расставлять как-то осмысленно? Легкая трусца работает. Так, ладно, можно ориентироваться по компасу. Лестнички роли не играют.
Once considered ineffective, even essential element in combating some of the settled systems of danger.
Там жужжит у меня за спиной.
So, what's the point?
Of what?
This? Is it some sort of art? A Zen garden? What?
It's a communal art installation. It's supposed to...
Все гораздо проще. Так, ладно, город я разблокировал, но это мне нахуй не сразу, да? Короче, мне надо либо Streal не работает. Либо я еду пешком. Либо я еду пешком, иду. Либо я еду на корабль. В принципе, я не могу не вступать никуда, но как бы мне ничего не дает это не вступление, поэтому хер с ним, как бы, да? Где наша не пропадала. Там нет прохода, да? Джемисон. Почему Джемисон? Кстати, один из любимых виски был. Не считая бурбон, джимбин. Ну, технически бурбон это бурбон. Ну, давай ты сможешь. Столько прыгучести, девчонки. Моей бабулечки, сулечки. Ого!
UC security. Surrender immediately.
Your safe return to the lodge will please the other members of Constellation.
Ладно, давай присоединимся к вашей констелляции нахер. Может, что-нибудь умное скажешь.
Whenever you're up for it, we have work to do.
Да. Давай.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resource to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Так, работа ногами никогда не оплачивается так хорошо, как ты ожидаешь. Хорошо. Шанс узнать больше в объединенных колониях.
You've done this before, eh? Wise words. We watch each other's backs, we'll be fine. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this.
Ну, короче, опять нихуя не заплатят, блядь.
Find an artifact, or this lead runs dry. You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have. Go ahead. Just don't take too long or my contact's information might go bad.
Ну, знаешь что, не я к вам пришла, вы, блядь, ко мне приебались, так что терпите.
Captain, hello again. I was uncertain you would return.
Я вот не помню. Нет, это вроде не она. Вот это, по-моему, моя. Эйф, уеев. Ну-ка, блядь, закройте нахуй. Дверь. Так. О. Сторож. Инвентарь. Ресурсы. Так, это store all resources. Пункт. Ага. Нет, так не надо. Говно. Вот. Почему значок такой? Сорпамен, storage, store. Все, что в кармане, просто в кармане, да? Я не могу поставить. Так, инвентарь. Разные. Инспект. Рок. Охуя. Ну, когда-то, видимо, потом. Полегче стало. Хрень висит. Хрень висит. Форель. Шлемы. Блин, а что так много-то? Вид. Пивко. Прибухнуто. Так, где хер? О, мужчинка.
The best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line. Yes, you're right. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. Now, I've apologized. It's on you to accept and forgive. I'm sure we'll argue again, that's what relationships are. Breakage and repair. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects. If you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Так, сейчас приду.
We can't always continue this some other time?
Какая?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
Потемок.
Well, clearly the sarcasm center of your brain is intact. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home as much as anywhere else.
Вкусная шуба.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home as much as anywhere else. I do have other things that require my attention, you know.
Ладно. Два раза уже одно и то же спросить нельзя, то посмотри на него. Какой фиф.
Captain, may I be of assistance on your ship? I am ready to commence a trade. Farewell.
Пробегусь налегке. Ну ладно, на тяжеле пробегусь. Ну, они поудобнее сделаны, конечно, эта хрень. Так, Виконс. Парель, блядь. Потому что эта штука означает, что у него есть отрицательные эффекты. Энергетический. Шесть с половиной, 7,77. Грендель, блядь. Что такое 6 сердечек, интересно. Ионы. 7,77. А. Storage, weapons. Дай мне одну. Взять. Разное. Это дикпики. Это все. Так, ну ладно. Разгрузился. Угу. Ну вот, без перегруза этот бег работает обычный. И как-то оно подлагивает. Одна функция супер гладко, супер клево. Так, ну и что мы имеем? Мы вступили в какую-то... Или не вступили? Вступили в какую-то организацию. Непонятно нахер. Мы... Угу. Так, 75 контейнеров обыскать. Приготовить. Мили, физикал. Больше кислорода. Пока не очень понятно. Скрытность. Можно тогда качать мили и снайпу. И на скрытности подкрадываться, правильно? Так, что готовить я ничего не готовил. Commerce. Satellite Systems, Free Market Economy, Almost Anyone Build. Skillset. Ладно, понятно. Торговля. Combat. Sharpshooting. Fortuitous Plus. Ага, вот, снайперка. Ну, попробуем. Науки нуб. Налоги нуб. У меня есть один скилл point. Пускай побудет. Так, куда мы летим? Засюрвеяло не все. — 16 световых лет могу прыгнуть. Выбрать курс. Угу. Так. Первый уровень. 5-й уровень. 15-й. 1-й. 30-й воли. 5-й. А что когда? Что мне надо-то? Пешочком, что ли, пройтись? Вот, тусара. Ёпта мать. Чего? А, Джемисон — это планета. Ой, хера, Сара. Лоджи, блядь.
Captain, I believe your ship will perform more efficiently if you bring me on board.
Ты утомляешь.
Captain, I have been idling. I will go wherever I am needed.
Пиздуй. Доволен?
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you. Hi. Please disregard. I will accompany you as long as you require. How can I be of service, Captain? Should you require my presence in the future, you know where to find me.
Так, секунду.
Captain, greetings.
I'm listening. Ready to head out there? Or did you still need time on your own? We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means. Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Hello, Captain.
Не полностью бесконтрольно, то есть как бы... Охренеть, ты за мной пойдешь? Сейчас я найду метку на карте. Пробежечка вечером нах. Карта не на ту кнопку. Соседняя хрень. Мне подсказывает, что придется спуститься. Ага. Че? Не повторишь мои ловкие движения? Да, без перегруза она намного ловчее, конечно. Вангард, здорово, ёпта.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Удобная борода, кстати. Ничего, блин, на еду не намотаться.
Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Вот бы в жизни так просто с citizenship'ом было.
Whoa, where have I heard that line before?
I say the same thing every time John tries to get me to re-enlist.
I'd surrender. Can't blame me for trying, right? All right, here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Так.
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars. Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or
В
something.
роликах рожи были хуже. Как или я уже привык к ним. Scientific discovery using the solar learning.
Hey, Vanguards risk their lives every day to keep people safe. So what if he doesn't understand whatever this fancy thing of yours is?
Easy there, John. We all have our sore points. Everyone agrees we need to talk to your Vanguard about what he found. Let's leave it at that.
All right, I'll let it slide. No good for the recruiting office to be seen arguing with the civs anyway. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
У меня 16 световых годов корабль. Альфа Центавры до звездной этой. Звездной Солнечной системы. 4 световых года должно быть. Правильно?
Yeah, bring a coloring book. Get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like. You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that. It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you. I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Авангард, Хуенгардович, today.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Not at all. You mean apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital. Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but
Ударница, значит.
I remember them fondly.
Хорошее чувство ритма.
I'll be here.
Let's trade gear. Straight ways.
Dropping off a few choice items.
У нее есть лазерный коктridge. Все. Нормально.
Take your time.
If you're waiting followers.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis material.
Поиск. Некоторые вещи пока все еще не очевидны, хотя это, блядь, должно быть ролеплей, плей. Нихера я сюда приехал. Загрузиться на корабль. Да.
A diplomatic visa?
Sergeant Hume is looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Надо зажать.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Да, я тоже рад.
Ugh, recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
Я не понимаю, что этот значок значит. Жмешь, жмешь, не жмется, не жмется.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be concise. Ask whatever you'd like. My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs. Time to go?
Time to go. Time to go. Ох уж эти мне бретонские бретонцы. Take off. Челика там не припекло на отлете. Павильон Аутпост. Солнце. Нет. Ну, симпатично. Зачем только вот этот черный экран загрузки вместо вот этого? Непонятно, но хер с ним. Марс. Привет, Рой Мадара.
Consider this posting a punishment.
Ну, ёптыть, Михалыч. Не то. Пельметину оденем.
Do you require my assistance?
А чё меня так накрывает? Прямо. Mental damage. Это потому что я вышел без шлема или потому что у меня в принципе сьют герой? Кто знает.
Hello.
What a lovely view of the Martian sky. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
Leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grab drive.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way from the harsh Martian landscape.
Ни хрена открывается. Слушай, блядь. А тебе нормально, да, так ходить? Бануться. А чё не так-то? Я же, блядь, в шлеме, нахуй. Этой хрени, что ли, не было? Че, проверим? Очень охренительно. Все, да? Так, в этот раз нормально. А, ну вот. Ты меня предупредить не могла? Корова. Что вас ты не склеил, блядь?
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure.
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month.
Ладно, я знаю, что я могу им въебать.
Sometimes I wish I'd taken an easier job.
Working the deep mines. That's
Мужчина.
Not everyone needs to come to me with their problems. I ain't a psychiatrist. What's your poison?
Так, лагерь. Пил, спейль. 155 стоит, блядь. Ни хрена себе.
Everything. I make it a point not to sell crap. We got beer, wine, and spirits. We don't do too many fancy mixed drinks, at least not the kind you get in Neon or New Atlantis. It's my belief that the only booze worth drinking doesn't need to be mixed with something else to taste good. Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, no one would ever tell me anything around here. You don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust. See? That's what I'm talking about. You give respect, you get respect. glad you understand. He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. You got another word for it?
He means outer space.
Ma'am.
Not about Добрался on the path, that was fine.
Sounds about right, yeah. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
Sure.
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Ну, типа, я тебе должен оплатить его долг. Нет, еще не пойсал. Сара Морган, skip to the part, повернуть.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. Two strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine. I got a board here in the bar where people post all kinds of spacefaring jobs. Good way to make quick money. Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
This choices conventional counterparts to distraction retreats. Еще раз choose fails by the amount points you number of choices you can take on it. Короче, несколько вариантов. Что означает? Что для тебя важнее? Это херня. Как
Guess I
тебе?
should ask you the same question. You paying or what?
Понятно.
Don't try to guilt trip me, okay? I'm just trying to keep my business afloat. That's enough. You either pay up or get out. I'm done talking about this.
Ладно, заебал.
Agreed on a discount, right? Let me confirm the amount. Okay, let's talk. Last time he was here, Moera kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
It's nothing like fresh air filters, am I right?
Легендарный. Оно легендарное. Не мое пивко, блядь. Водка, нахуй, рамен. Пизду, блядь. Мишенборд. Self-service bounty. Recall.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars. Oh, don't be so modest. It was all over SSNN. Lone miner tames the Crimson Fleet, saves a member of Constellation, and steals the hearts of millions, no, trillions! And now you're standing here next to me? Oh, really is you, right? Oh, you must have me confused with someone who isn't your #1 fan. There's nothing weird about that. Although for a second, I didn't even recognize you. Shay, but now that I know it's you, what are the but I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be.
Блять, из этого никак не выйти.
Fantastic! I think that makes us roommates. By rule, we pretty much have to be best friends. Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way. Good point. I'll start working on it right away, as soon as I learn how to sew. Until then, maybe I can be a sidekick in training. Do you have an academy where fans can practice groveling at your feet? If not, I can start one. You won't be disappointed.
Говорят, я потом его пристрелю. Че ты на меня так смотришь? Думаешь, зря? Так. Starbucks, ship. О, миссии. Старый. Мощь. Это Венус. Ага.
I don't suppose I have time for a nap before we leave.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say. No other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a vanguard had flown by recently. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next. Exactly. Minimal ship power, go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Так, minimize system ship power to detection. Systems like weapons and shields.
ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus. Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface, but...
Уничтожили Землю, всю жизнь на ней.
Keep your weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
Immediate weapon repairs required.
Weapons back, Captain! Huzzah!
Да, надо было сначала выделить, а потом подлетать. Я-то думал, оно появится автоматом. Да.
Good day, Captain.
2 steps in, and we're already looking at a corpse. Okay, it's not Vanguard Moara. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who
Greetings,
gets in
Captain.
their way. They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
Captain, do you require my assistance? Captain, greetings. I will await your next order here.
Так, ладно, пойду спать. Спасибо, что зашли. Заходите еще. Надеюсь, завтра продолжим. Чего, какао?